All right, next I got the Baltimore Ravens at the New York Giants. Uh, Giants winning 24 to 20. This game was just the Giants were playing such sound team football. Daniel Jones was efficient, but I mean, 19 for 27, 170. I mean, eh. And Saquon 22 for 83 with 3.8 a carry. Uh, he wasn't overly impressive. I mean, he played good, but not a high end Saquon game that we're accustomed to seeing this year. I think that the Giants being 5-1, Brian Daboll deserves to be a coach of the year candidate. He has these boys ready. Even with a limited passing offense. Saquon's been hurt. He's been great. Saquon's been great. I mean, I'm not excusing that, but like Dayball has Saquon ready. Like it's because last year he just didn't seem ready. He was playing hurt. I think he was forced in there more than he could. I think coaching has a lot to do to about their success. Their defense is pretty solid. Not a top three type of defense, but they're great. What I've noticed, they're really good at tackling. Like one on one tackling. They got a lot of guys that'll just take the dude down. As of Lamar Jackson's case, of course another game where he's over. His 77 yards rushing. Kenyon Drake had a huge game rushing, 119. But this game was a matter of turnovers, field position. Uh, I mean, if you're gonna base it on stats, whether someone wins or loses, you would think the Ravens won because I mean they rushed for a bunch of yards. Andrews was over 100 yards. Jackson was at least over 200 yards passing, but it was turnovers and field position. And John Harbaugh definitely got out coached by Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll should be a coach of the year candidate. And I don't know how long they can sustain the success. Obviously, them being 5-1, it's going to be much easier for them to get a higher winning percentage this year. So, like for them to even have 9 wins, they would have to go 4-7 the rest of the way. I think they can do that. I think they'll be about a nine, maybe a 10 win team. I don't foresee it being any much more. Um, but if they stay on the uptick, I mean Brian Daboll's got to be a coach of the year candidate. Ravens got a lot to work on. They are super inconsistent. They play well every game. They are in every single game, but they're not finishing the games. It's a lot on Lamar too, but I think more so it's coaching and the limited options he has to pass to. Excuse me, he has Mark Andrews, and that's it. You cannot say Duvernay is a 2 or a 1. Either of the receivers that they got. I don't think they're a 2 or a 1. They have threes all over the place that go deep, and that's all they do. I think if they got a really good receiver, no receiver's going to want to go there because they run so much, and I think a lot of receivers go back and look at the Des Bryant acquisition. Des Bryant was not in his prime anymore. Des Bryant was on the down tick. He lost some speed, and that was more on Des than it was the actual Ravens passing to him. I don't think he was ever open. I think Dez was also forced the ball a lot because he was kind of a jump ball guy. But nonetheless, New York Giants, great win. I did not expect them to win this game, but Baltimore needs to turn it around or they're going to lose this division. The Bengals are real hot right now.